Hey yo, how's it going? Welcome to FTY Tournament. We're going through group stages now. This is group 4. Today, let's go through the list of teams. By the way, hello, I am Professor Tarzan, your host for tonight. I've been doing this for a few days now, so this will be very fun. And so in group 3, we have Revolution. Or Team 3. Team 4, we have Hazard Conquest. Team 5, Press F. Team 6, actually they changed the name to Gangster Squad. Team 7, Insight Gaming. Team 8, External Spain. Team 9, Clan 13 Girls. Team 5, Red 5. Team 10, Red 5, sorry. Team 11, Restistance ESP. Team 12, Astron eSports. Team 13, we have NmsPower NP. Team 14, Thug Nation. Team 15, Unique Men. Team 16, Romanian Squad. Team 17, Overpowered. Team 18, supposed to be Team 9, but the clan tags may suggest something different, so I'm not sure. Team 19, Logic Gaming. Team 20, Society Red. Team 21, we have Too Easy, as we have our first game starting now. Yep, so we have a trio from the side of Press F. Team 6, Gangster Squad didn't turn up for this game. As we go down the list, Team 16's Romanian Squad is not here. Team 18, it seems like we are winners from the clan tags, and that will be that for now. As we have the playing path going already, starting from basically through Mansion towards the western coast of Military Base will be the playing path of this game. Pretty eastern path, so not easy to head towards anything. If we just draw a line from Severny to Primos, right? And everything to the top left of that may be a bit harder to reach. So these teams, if they want to go there, if those are their favorite spots, they will have to know the car spawns, drive towards there, as we have Kameshki, helped by the side of Resistance. Mansion, we have Thug Nation, with a big 4x1 split from the side of Revolution along this east side as well. And Milta, we have Hazard Conquest. Going more towards Novo, we have Team 13. NP, as we have some knocks coming through already. So let's head over to the side of Press F as they already one player down. So down to a duo so early with a trio squad is very hard, very rough as they face the side of the ladies from Clan 13. But there seems like the kill and the damage done by another team from this side of Team 8 here, External Spain. So XS getting the first kill of the game, but will suffer from one knock right now. Buffalo being pushed. Maybe there's a side angle that they teammates can cover, but a bit too far. Mike 24k unfortunately won't be able to cover that from that distance. These crazy split drops coming through. There are further contests as well elsewhere, as we have the side of OP. Overpowered, where are you? Overpowered is Team 17, and they've lost one player, but they've been trying to gain control over Ferropier against the side of Unique Men. Team 15, there we go. Yeah, I will get used to these team names as the game goes on, and if we just look at the rest of the map, we have Team 18, I believe, is We Are Winners, taking the main road towards the western bridge of Military Base. And in Military Base itself, we have Too Easy, Team 21, and Team 10, Red 5. As we have some friends in And someone's asking why it's not. There's a bit of a delay, so that's why you might not be able to see things yet. As we have another knock goes down to the side of UN. Unique Men will be pushed right now, facing continuous pressure from the side of overpowered Unique Men. Unique Men has taken that 1 kill, but they are not scared to take this 3v4. Overpowered, trying to exert the dominance, gain control over Therapia, as we have the first plane path. The first circle, staying on top of the main island. Most of these teams won't have to travel too far to get in. And for the rest of the map, we have Insight Gaming taking South Georgia Pool and So Society Red claiming the North Georgia Pool with no contest. Astron eSports, though, Team 12 will be hanging around Watertown, and we see the side of Clan 13 girls already making their way towards the first power position, being Potato Hill. How's everyone doing in the stream? Welcome. Hope you had a good Christmas, and almost missed out on Team 19, which is Logic Gaming here. Actually looting up through the coast to rich compounds, we call that, and now heading towards Pachinki Hill. But that's not a huge amount of loot where they landed, so we'll be looking forward to see how they play that out, as we have another knock go down. A little bit more fire, a bit more work from Overpower right here, facing the 2-2 split. Is now a 3v3 as Soap used that micro Uzi, will use that TPP peak and will almost go down actually, but will live with 20% HP. 2 behind that truck there. If they have that frag grenade, it will be the perfect time to open this fight to take out that side pressure, as we have, unfortunately, Gersi not being revived by his teammate Hala there. So dead on 3v3 right now. We have more fans from NP in the chat. We have Insight Gaming and Red 5 as well. So not going to be too eventful. No hard shifts coming into phase 1 circle. So the teams are going to like this one, find it pretty chill for now. As we have Conquest doing that 2-2 split, using what they saw when they were going off the plane as well to know that Motor Factory is not taken. So they will be able to grab those loot, as well as we see Too Easy heading to the southern part of the military base island to pull away from that resistance between themselves and Red 5 there. And but they may clash again when they are trying to cross and leave this island, and can be a 3-way fight between the side of Red 5, Too Easy, as well as Team 13 NP. For Team 5, we have the duos from Press F, now rotating towards the barn houses to the east side of Pachinki, just down to a duo. Hopefully they can still pull this off. You never know. A lot of these squads may have that strong fragging power, and but this is such a long standoff between the side of Overpowered and Unique Men here, as they have to get to the zone not too far, so that is easy for them, as we are Warriors Team 18. That might be Team 9, so what do I know? Teams changing names, as we have Hala being pushed and now disengaging from the building, but 3 of Overpowered now clump into that same room, and same house, I should say. Hala looping around on the outside. The DBS can be a miracle worker, though. He has 10 bandages and will be slowly healing up. But we'll be able to pick up those footsteps, as he will be found from just a doorway from Soap. 3v2 right now. They're not scared. Ricky goes down as well. Fizzy needs to make this work as he has the on 45, but will peek over and expose himself too much on the left side, and that will be UN going down at 17th position. We have some teams missing, so if I was on these teams, no complaints, 9 qualification spots going to the next round. If you are not in, we will happily take those placement points and not as many kills, but easier to qualify. And as we see, side of too easy, okay, having that 1 kill now. Not in the circle, still has to cross, but has been putting some pressure onto maybe one team who was trying to cross earlier. I believe Red 5 lost 1 player, but bridge control fight between NP themselves and the too easy. Let's look at the formations from these teams. They are doing a bit of a bigger split. But Chamasa there from NP, lagging behind the team, can play spoiler to clear out all these players from too easy who are trying to choke and catch angles of the crossing member of Team 13. What a scary and bold rotation. We know rotations are incredibly hard and they are very easy to get blown up as well. That will be Merlin going down and just being caught on the edge from the explosion damage as well. That will be them losing 1 player. But the side of MP, the side angle from Chamasa will get them 1 knock but will not be able to finish that kill. So they will lose 2 players, unfortunately, down to a duo, and the full team of Too Easy continue in this game as the powerful full squad in 3 team kills right now, as we have the second circle now shifting towards the more western side. So Resistance ESP Espanol, is that? I don't know. I'm so sorry. My languages are not so great. And unfortunately, Sarah just showed a bit too much. Maybe Padre here will face the same fate as the remainder as his team goes down trying to cross this. So heads up play from Too Easy there. The problem is they use some resources, lost some ammo, but with death crates a bit too far for them to grab. So outside of the circle, we still have that solo from NP. The full squad of Too Easy's coming in. Red 5 has crossed before them. Now on the southern side of Farm, still out of the circle. Thug Nation around Mansion still. Resistance are now coming in. That's Resistance, right? Team 11, yes. And we have another team, Revolution is Team 3 with a somewhat similar name. One of the 2 teams alongside Soul Society on the northern side of this river right now. So a lot of powerful position in play. Ruins, the new bits with Headshot Valley still up for grabs. Ruins has Inside Gaming there with Logic Gaming to the south side to them with those old, we called it big yellows, right? But they have now changed the colors from the update of Erangel 2.0 as we have Astron eSports taking Watertown and holding it there. The duo from Press F got that compound that can overlook Headshot Valley there as we have XS rotating through the J compound close to apartments, and Clan 13 girls, ladies doing themselves very well so far, still holding Pachinki, the Potato Hill, sorry, and not opting in for a more center position at the moment, so playing it slow, maybe preying onto a shift that is in their favor. Feels like teams will be respecting the positions right now, and the next bit of contest and the congestion may come from the next circle. External Spain, XS is the name of the team that's holding that J compound. Everest will be in play, but it's quite on the edge on the western side. So who knows? Too easy though. Okay, coming into the southeastern edge, we'll be scouting this side, but we'll face the suppressing fire from the side of Thug Nation, as Thug Nation have one player, not Outro, trying to do the overlook. Furia rotating with the UAZ, very good driving there, using that ridgeline to pot close range pressure, but he will face actually 3 players from the side of Thug Nation. A bit too aggressive there, and the suppressive fire and the cover fire hasn't come in yet. But Ticket is here, and Reflect has the other angle, as Reflect puts some work down. 3 on the side of Thug Nation. Knock right now. Look at that pincer. Textbook position and formation, and they will end it with a nade. How sweet was that team fight? So clean. Just pinching it, using rich lines, vehicles, more rotations, you name it, as we have Thug Nation go down at 16th position, being pinch from this position with kind of insufficient covers here. Too easy. Saying that is probably too easy right now, if they are the top fragging team in this lobby so far. And the ladies from Clan 13 made the bet. And they say, and the gods of PUBG say, there, you have it. We have a southern shift. So that will allow them to take a strong position in here still. And not on the edge anymore. We'll gain control over the southeastern side of the phase 3 circle. And Red 5 will be on that southeastern edge as well, as we have 3 teams. XS side of Team 18 as well, Too Easy, also trying to gain control on the eastern side. And I wonder if the side of Conquest, has a Conquest Team 4, as well as teams like Astron eSports, Team 12, to hold some gatekeeping duty on the northern side, but we have some action coming here to contest Potato Hill. Kraken will be knocked right now, and will be flushed as well. So that scouting work there didn't work out for them. Then the rest of WAW here, as I get okay, I didn't get a confirmation on whether that's a team change, a team swap, but just from the back of my head, that should be we are winners. I just cast their place a while back, and they have lost Kraken, but we'll take the consolation prize still in the circle on the edge there, as we have Too Easy continue, and they've taken 10 kills right now. What the heck is going on? And they just completely push Team 13 Clan 13 away. Where is Clan 13? My god, they lost 2 more members. I think they lost one earlier, I'm not sure, but Sandra will be retreating right now. The new victors and the new conquer of Potato Hill will be Too Easy themselves. A wide rotation from the side of Restistance ESP here. We'll try to enter after a wide anti-clockwise rotation onto the northwestern edge, as they find themselves the resistance from Soul Society and decide to pull away. They have some dips to park the cars, but they are now already pulling away. One knock on the side of Logic Gaming here. They've been in here for quite a while, decided to stay mostly, except sending Kappa on the side angle, and will take one knock, but will be traded by Soul Society here. So protecting that side angle, brilliant work. They have rotation options to maybe come in for that revival to grab Kappa, so they get the full team up still. But all these teams facing some knocks. This is a 3-way fight on the northwestern edge around Ruins. Very hard to play if you don't know the landscapes that well. A lot of positions are easy to grab but hard to get out of. This is Erangel 2.0, beautiful, but unfortunately is not in the circle right now, as we have the next circle pop. Look at this absolute madness. What the hell, man? Like in between Pachinki, a little bit of Pachinki in play. The squad house of Pachinki will be a very key spot right there, and teams need to come in now through Headshot Valley. Leaving Potato Hill right now will be the side of Too Easy, and Red 5 will have to move as well, and Inside Gaming looping and coming in from Pachinki Hill itself. The blue is checking, is not too bad yet. And they do have the cars from the side of So Society. 50 seconds to go. They have quite a while to travel, especially coming into here. What seems to be open can be very tricky to play. Headshot Valley is no jokes, guys. Revolution has made their way, wide rotation along the blue, and being fired at right now, but will find themselves a new spot they're not in yet, but they want to put some suppressive fire against Logic Gaming here. Do they have the vehicles as the key resources here? Is it going to be a one? They lost all the tires on that buggy, so it will be 3 of them, and Kappa actually being picked up after that one, so good work by them there, but they will need to have like 3 to rotate on that one UAZ, as we have So Society here breaching the middle zone, losing 2 players right now. Pain will be feeling the pain of losing teammates. Knowing that there's footsteps on top, he will be able to hold this for now. But Conquest has themselves a very good position. We have not been watching them, but they have been starting the fragging journey of this game. They take themselves 3 kills and they will choke this side of Astron eSports there, as Astron loses 3 players. Taking this is Headshot Valley for you guys. The ridge lines, you need to know it well, with a little bit of upslope right here. Blue pressing from behind, Risk will be at high risk if he ever leaves this, as that Darcy as well smoking right now. Scopes and the rest of the Conquest team will be having control over that side, but little do they know they have to rotate in what is this crazy circle right here open. It will be about cars and smokes, utilities, meds, you name it, all the things that allows you to play an open field. And Squad House, as I said, will be in play. Is that my crystal ball working, guys? I'll be very happy with that, as we have Overpowered taking control here, and will face all these teams who may breach this. Revolution here out of the zone. I don't know where their cars are. They will have to rotate around it if they want. Those dips and the trenches are in play, so that will be, if I were them, I'd go there. But I mean, these compounds are in as well, so better than the trenches themselves, as they have the first floor to with the elevation to make some work with that to scout out, as well as we have Risk doing a little bit of work before going down. So that will be another team gone. No, actually, I read that wrong. I'm so sorry, because Risk is still alive. Let's keep an eye on this landscape and these teams on the northwestern edge, as we have Resistance staying on the edge, trying to control, keeping an eye on Pachinki itself, but will be holding and gatekeeping the side of Logic Gaming here, as Logic loses Kappa, the player who have been holding this off angles and the flank. He got revived earlier, so that's good for them, but they will come up only to find themselves like coming into the hands of Resistance here. But Mad Max being a madman right now, taking that return knock and trade, but 2 of the teammates are not right now, so it will be a 1v1 situation, as the other player of Restistance ESP is knocked as well. Goxa, though, very low and will not be able to get the heal off, unfortunately. But they do have those knocks coming through earlier against Logic Gaming, so they will be very happy with that, as we have XS here. External Spain 2 up right now, another one knocked, and Celia could be a goner as Princess and Mike24K put some work down trying to clear this side, the northern parts of the map, but it's just so hard to play. It's so open as well, and although Too Easy has themselves a compound here, they are actually setting up now good. So throwing that smokes in, finding those hail bell to be the entry point for the next zone, but they would want to leave a car and at least one player behind to play spoiler to make it very hard for other teams to rotate in, to use that position advantage as long as possible, as we have Revolution here taking these buildings, as I mentioned earlier, and punishing the teams in the open field already. Conquest has lost one player, another player knocked right now, Inside Gaming under immense pressure as well. Forgiven will be gone, as we have Kairu coming in with the vehicle, maybe getting themselves a spot, can be stabbed from behind. Was that Scopes doing that work there? Yes, that will be Scopes. And then we have just this crazy circle. 16 teams remaining. I can't even magnify more on my minimap, but we have it. So many solos, 6 teams, 14 players. It was like 10 teams earlier, so a lot of solos going down to the zone. Too Easy here, 4 team, 15 bloody kills, and they've got the truck as well. What the hell, man? They are setting this up so well, as we have Press F with the duo. 8 kills and still living top 5 right now. I am very impressed, and but he will have to continue going in. But look at that Nate. What the hell was that outro? God damn it, boy. That is a perfect Nate straight onto the side. I'll press F and just say, it will just come into chat and press F maybe. Outro with the off angle, hanging behind to clear out the remainder of these open fields there. And OP, though, Overpowered need to come in. They are out of the circle. And Red 5. The solo coming in, maybe trying to get those placement points. Only 4 bandages, though, can possibly outlive the side of Overpowered here. As Soap goes down, and then we have one more. Tarzan, good luck, mate, but he is just running in the smoke. It's a 40-second window, but there's no other cover other than that tree, but there's no way to get into there safely, as we have the side of Too Easy continuing the disrespect just from the team name themselves. 18 bloody kills as they continue to frag and continue to have the zone. Man, maybe they didn't get enough Christmas presents, and feeling a little bit sad on Boxing Day, I got some puppy say, hey, come on, take this and I will make Christmas a bit better for you. As we have 1 knock on the side and 2 up for Revolution, with a sneaky, cheeky Red 5 member underneath. I would be really sad if I were Revolution and I actually lose the 2nd place here. I mean, I can't say too early. They can just be fragging this so hard and will be able to win this as well. Maybe as they got pressured by the... No, they will be wiped by the side of Red 5. What the hell, man? That is as much as you can do, as he takes the 2nd place away from Revolution. What the hell? I'm saying this phrase too much, but there's so many moments in this game, and it's just game 1. It's just groups right now, and it's already going crazy as we have the wrap for game 1 of group 4. Too Easy taking 18 kills and the chicken dinner. Wow, such a strong start. Just mad work right there, and sort of Red 5, the patient solo game, will get themselves actually the 2nd position and 3 kills. 4 kills will be very sad. Revolution Squad here taking 3rd position, 4 kills. Overpowered got that Overpowered squad house, yeah, and but doesn't have the zone, so we'll go down at 4th position with 5 kills. Press F, well done, trio, 8 kills, 5th position. I'll give you that one, well done. As we have a Conquest from Hazard, 5 kills at 6th position, not too shabby. Logic Gaming, 2 kills at 7th position. 8th position, we have Inside Gaming with no kills. XS would take 9th position with 4 kills. And so NP, do remind me that NmsPower taking themselves the 10th position, unfortunately no kill. Astron eSports 11th with 1 kill. Restistance ESP 12th position with 5 kills, so making up a little bit of those points from the kill numbers. So Society going down at 13th place with no kills. The ladies from Clan 13 will take 14th position and 1 kill, getting poshed on Potato Hill by the winning team this game. We'll come back stronger, I do believe, as we have team... We Are Winners, I believe, is their name, taking the 15th position and no kills. 16th, we have Thug Nation going down with no kills. Last but not least, unfortunately, we have Unique Men at 17th and 1 kill. So that will be a wrap for Game 1. I can't wait for Game 2 already. I will see you all on Miramar. The desert game will be very strong. I love that map, and I hope you will be excited as I am. I'll see you all. Hey, welcome back to Game 2 of the FTY Tournament. This is Group 4. Let's get some more action on my loved map, Miramar. So press F will still play as trio. Team 6 is not here. So we go down the list again. And the NP didn't make it this game. Maybe didn't have enough players. I do believe we need at least 3 players to start the game. So Unique Men in 15 can make it in as a trio. So NP is not in, as well as Team 16 Romanian Squad is still not back. So will be easier for the rest of the teams to get that qualification. Team 19 is not here as well, so Logic Gaming didn't turn up for this one. So we have Team 18 with the trio as well, and this plane path, southern side, through just off to the north side of Valdemar, through the top part, north part of Los Leones, towards Impala. So 15 teams only, 57 players. So I believe that is 3 trios. Yes, 3 trios. So no contest over Valdemar for the Game 1 winners. Too easy. Splits coming from Clan 13 girls. Going along the western road will be Unique Men. Monte Nuevo. The top part we have... No, actually in the main part as well now. We are winners, Team 18. Floating on top and past Monte Nuevo we have Revolution, Team 3. In the linear formation, across like a line. Beautiful. Split. It's a big split from Clan 13 girls, as we have the first circle. A lot of these teams just along this straight line here. And the side of Overpowered and Restistance ESP has the same idea, to float on the eastern coast, so that can get a bit scary for both of them. Split drop from Conquest here. Los Leones, La Bendita. For Minas Generalis we have, and Graveyard, we have Red 5, Astron Gaming, and So Society Red. Is that just one player? Seems like, with a split. Where is the rest of the team? The rest of the team's going to Picardo, and for Power Grid we have the trio from Press F. Hacienda will be claimed by Inside Gaming, so that is the distribution of the teams. Nope, I've missed out one. So we've got Thug Nation here at Puerto Paraiso. And surprising to see Los Leones being completely uncontested. So should this shift south? These teams can definitely pick up those loot in there, as we have King Shuri on his own. The solo split from his friends, who are actually now in Picardo. He will be knocked and will be gone very soon. So first team kill coming through from the side of Astron. The big split from 13 might be working though, as we have Miller knocking someone with the Kar 98, seems like. And yep, you have the Kar 98, you can have the 8 times, they say, as they knock one players of Revolution. That's a crazy split from the girls here. Clan 13, what the heck? 2-1-1. One in Chumacera, around close to the church, and one in San Martin. Never seen that before. So just look at the power positions, right? Like Plateau to the north of Picardo in between. Power Grid, Picardo, San Martin, Hillside. Highly contested will be the controls and high ground close to Junkyard, Graveyard, Minas Generalis, Los Leones, brilliant elevations, and Insania will be the fourth player from Conquest there. Very close to Red 5, maybe scouting. Someone did say my name in chat. I don't know what that means. So thanks for tuning in anyway. So La Bandita very strong, especially to the south western side of La Bandita. A lot of dips, a lot of compounds that has close dips to park, not straight on the compound, but a lot of outplay potential around La Bandita. Teams usually don't drop there, but to play around it, especially the southwestern side, very favorable. And Red 5 will suffer another knock, so let's bring ourselves to Red 5. Minas Generalis, outplay potential, so much. As we have the support coming in, the cover, the fire didn't come through quick enough, and so we'll be able to get that pickup. Quite phlegmy today. I'm so sorry, guys. Just things stuck in my throat. Maybe been yelling too much. As we have Red 5 actually returning that knock onto Akashi. But we'll have that rock as cover, so Luxus can't get that finish, as we have Mukisa hopping in now and actually not showing them the right way to do it, to punish the players who wants to come in for the revive. The tables have turned, and Astron will be very skeptical as to doing the same thing again. May just let Akashi go, but no, they are going to try again with the same route now, with a little bit more smokes. This time Red 5 can't take it, but they know they've got one knock and another player there, so maybe it's them coming in, but they didn't have the vehicles, I don't think, but still trying to put those pressure. We'll have the teammates to overlook from the side of Red 5. So happily pushing up. Risk can maybe cover fire from there, but not as close as we want. Although it looks like it's high ground, but this bit has a bit more elevation. So the Risk really need to come in to like support that, but they decided to send that person to get the revive, and but will not be able to cover them to make it worthwhile. And Nakashi actually outliving both of the teammates. So down to a solo will be Astron eSports there. Rough start for them. Conquest will hold the hillside of Los Leones. Love that bit a lot. Well, who knows? Huge phase 1 circle. So we'll come down to the shift, and Resistance and Overpowered actually respected each other around that northeastern part, as a Resistance sends in 2, split right down into Junkyard and Hacienda area, and with 2 still behind, Overpowered there, as we have the rotation coming from Inside Gaming, but will be punished by Red 5. Killer may be looking for that revenge with the 8 times of the M24, but think it could be too much to choose, so not going for that, but instead will grab themselves these cylinders right here. Quick parking there, can lose some tires, but wanted to open fire on the rotating member of Red 5, which is Luxus there. Let's look at Killer and see who's behind him to support if this goes south. We'll be going back to the pickup. Can be a bit hard to get out of it if Red 5 wants to surround this, but he might be just a bait right there. Still using that M24, trying to do this mid-long range fight when the rest of his team actually takes a bit of a side. I've seen Inside Gaming done this before around this part. They know this part of the map well, and the cover fire and the side angles will come in. The 3x1 formation is now out. Shira with the suppress M416 and the 4x scope, putting pressure, stopping Luxus from leaving that small rock of a cover. As we have the Nick zone popped, and Conquest will be in. Thug Nation is not out yet, but they will rotate in pretty much center zone, but just leaving most of the Picardo Hill out of what we consider a center position. But if we play this game enough, right, rotating east from that hill can be really scary, especially if there's a team holding Graveyard, but the Graveyard Church is not taken right now, as we have So Society still holding Picardo right there. Just look at the teams who still need to make it in. Still a huge 4x1 split from Resistance. XS still have to make their way in, may find themselves the player of Revolution here. Mike 24K split from his team, can probably hear some vehicle sounds from Revolution there. But nonetheless, External Spain, XS Team 8 will still have to rotate through. Revolution stopped on the hillside for a bit, maybe to farm some kills before moving on. Maybe just stopping to scout. So good habit there, as we have press F coming into center zone. And the Risk has made the bet and worked out in favor of himself, as he's almost dead center right now. The dead center will be Labandita itself, as we have Too Easy trying to exert dominance once again on the southern side, and will take the first team kill, but Ticker will go down, and that will be a second player of Too Easy getting knocked and finished as well. So it's now a 2v2. Flocky has healed up and will get the finish as well. So it's Alka and Reflect against the two member of So Society is ahead on 2v2. No support elsewhere. Both just duos right now. They are both in the zone, but with those gunshots coming through, maybe We Are Winners will come in for a third party. They have crossed the road, knowing that the attention might not be on them, and will take the hillside. The overlook from Denny Boy for it's coming through, and maybe Reflect just needs to reflect onto that actual formation and how they use this bit of structure here, because very hard to play, because it's not as many cover as they want, as Reflect goes down again to the flank from We Are Winners. 1 to overlook, 2 to push, and that will be them going down at 15th place. So after a very good start, that they will just go down early with 1 team kill. Knowing the strength of these compounds, parking the vehicles well, but getting pushed from both sides right there. Well, hopefully I'll provide the VODs for these players. Obviously, they're very good. They've shown themselves in Game 1, but something to come back to look at, analyze the formation, analyze the tactics, and how that whole fight played out. Conquest moving slightly north again to overlook the more center bits of the circle. Thug Nation has made it into the circle now, but the congestion is on the northern side, as we have Unique Men. The trio of Unique Men finding themselves rotating members of Inside Gaming will knock one of them, but that is not over yet, because we've got more teams coming from behind. Resistance Team 11 behind and maybe overlooking this fight, and will rotate around the small bit of landscape battleground there to get a more center position and maybe reverse gatekeep them on the next rotation. And Forgiven opting in for the far nade onto Hala, somewhat close, but is actually going to be a smoke, the first one, to stop them from peeking or forcing them to peek from elsewhere. As we are winners. The fight happening that where we earlier has lost too easy there, now breaking out. The overlook from Danny Boy is gone because he came in for the 3v2. Not sure if they know the numbers advantage, so kill feed awareness, important. They will get the pickup, as we have inside game Forgiven actually returning some fire, now getting Hala. I would keep my eye on this still, but it can be a very drawn out one, so if they don't start knocking someone, we may just head back to the north, shall we? So Flocky has made it out and will find the side angle. Will knock two of We Are Winners. Using that ridge line there to their advantage would not one. Will get both of them. What the heck is going on? Wow, Denny Boy still trying to be the cover player, but didn't even notice that is once again teams getting like caught out by the structures of this building. Not as safe as we want, as we have the next circle centering over Graveyard right here. A lot of dips, a lot of the strong bits held by Conquest. One spot that I personally like a lot, as we have Denny Boy almost going down, trying to just stay away from the car mate. Just about make it, but it will be a very hard 1v2. So Society has to really screw this up to not grab this kill point. And Denny Boy may have to just smoke, not just on himself, but maybe his retreat route, but will expose himself too much there, and that will be We Are Winners going down at 13th position. And Inside Gaming still fighting. Forgiven had a knock earlier, from what I spotted from the kill feed. All three of them on here head on to 3v3. Hala is quite far though, but the side of Unique Men coming in incredibly close with that dip, just saving his life, living with a sliver of health, but he will be able to get the heal. Hala may be able to play spoiler right now, with from the flank taking one with the AKM in hand, will face another two members. He will get the elevation, will find the second one. Forgiven on his own right now, praying that he can make this work. He is trying to boost, he is being pinched, he has to cover, he has to bust. Will that be enough? Hala once again trying to get the side angle with the elevation. The Uzi coming in, the mag size is not enough as he swaps to the M4, takes one, return two, but the last one he is taking down. He is solo, he's got absolutely no mess, but he will frag it out. What the hell was that? But he will go down because his app got absolutely nothing. But that is such a crazy clutch play from Inside Gaming there. I didn't even think it would ever happen that way with that 1v3. Holy crap, guys. Look at these teams, look at these players, look at us go as we proceed to this later phases. 10 teams remaining, 35 players in the lobby, and everyone has found a little spot in the circle. And this combat on this hillside, Miller, cheeky. My lady, you've done yourself very good as well, taking another kill. 2 team kills, 4 team right now. Revolution will be hating that one. Rolex for okay is not okay. Burning vehicle and exploder actually will slowly bleed out. Where is Rope right now? Would he even try this? He's got the rock, but will be found as well. So vehicle, that is pretty much done because the car will be shot down. Tires are going down as well, so sucks to be you at the moment, Revolution. Good luck. It will be a hard one to pull off. You're in the circle still. Okay, you have it. If I were Plan 13, I will probably just push you, kill you, open up the side, scout before doing it, of course, because we have the control. We have the center zone. Plan 13 alongside press F right there. With the absolute high ground here, and need to see how these teams rotate in. So Thug Nation has actually overtaken Conquest a little bit on that eastern edge, but Conquest would do a anti-clockwise rotation, and this is where Team 13 need to really come up with the strategies here that IGL has to make it work. They know this is highly contested. When to group up is the million-dollar question right now, as they face the breach from the side of Resistance. Resistance can be the piece of delicious ham because XS is behind them. One knock, will they be able to pick that one up? Yes, they are doing that revive right now, so they are just pinched in the middle. And as I said earlier as well, that will be Mason. Gonzo losing one player on the side of Clan 13. This hillside is so hard to play. You need to pick your absolute dip. As the circle closes, you may want to group out. And Overpower there, being pressured by the trio of Press F as they take down. They have the overlook, so they are fighting two teams at the same time. Let's bring ourselves over to Kozi here. They have done damage to Overpower. They've also done damage to Hazard Conquest, using this compound to their advantage. Kozi will need to be very careful of his sidelines because from this 2-2 split, wow, that will be Conquest backstabbing Overpowered there. So will get picked up. Will now need to be picking up Blitz. On the other hand, as we see more casualties coming for the side of Clan 13 there. I've made that point early enough, and that is probably just the way I explained earlier, and they will have to pull away. Two members of Clan 13 gone. Resistance still losing. Gotza still holding strong, but that will be the two members of Overpowered just pinched and knocked and gone. Conquest will be very happy with this. Zelio has the overlook. He can steal these kills, but above them we have Resistance there. They have to come down towards Conquest. As Conquest loses two, Scopes will split from his teammate, trying to get as much information on that side there, but he will have to make it into the circle still as it continue to close towards the trio of Press F. So good for them. Thug Nation though, stuck on this bottom right side of the minimap, facing the side of Soul Society here. Soul Society able to put pain, okay, into the winners of last game as well as we are winners, as they are now pushing in, trying to 2v for the side of Thug Nation, making it a 2v2 now. What the heck? Flocky goes down though. Panther 8 will slowly crawl back, will try to smoke out, try to get this revive, but that will also allow the side of Thug Nation to recuperate as well as Flocky goes down. So soon that will be a 3v1 maybe, but I'm spoke too soon because Red Vive has the side angle. These teams can just overlook this. I've played this before. I've been in the position of the Thug Nation, and there's no fuck about playing around this if you just die from it, as they continue to take suppressing fire from all of the center zone. And so Society will be very happy with that, just overlooking the team they were trying to fight go down. But we will not be able to grab those loot though, as we have the start of Revolution Rope still in this game. So made it top 6, outliving the team that killed them, being Clan 13. And Clan 13 is now gone. As we go through the teams remaining in this game, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3 solos, 2 trios and a duo will be the name of this final circles of Miramar. Conquest need to come in. We have the close circle, very close side from Resistance here, but may need to drop down the cliff. So 4 damage will be some issue as they put some pressure down to Conquest, making it a 1v1. Not an easy revive there. But Rope can play spoiler, so we have, what, 4 solos right now. The battle of the placement points. Press F will be loving this so much. They've got the circle, they have the overlook, they got the sight lines, they take down 2 more of Red 5. And that is a team of trio and 5 solos in this game. It can turn like crazy though, the tables, because it really comes down to the Nixo, and there we have it. But Press F will be able to claim maybe these like ridges with little resistance. Is a close side, but a lot of run and gun. Is basically a solo game on this side. All these players Conquest has to make, and Resistance will die. Rope is still in top 5 right now. Panther 8 has shown themselves this game to represent society, and Red 5 though will do some damage before going down at 5th position, but no one will be able to punish Press F from that knock. And we've got some friends coming in the stream. Hello, Aaron. Yes, it's been crazy tonight so far. I don't know about the numbers and metrics, but some crazy action. If we just look at this, we had 4 or 5 solos just before this, and this should be the game for Press F right here, and Panther 8 will be very happy if he can get a 2nd place. It's doable because Press F may not have the utilities, but they decide to push anyway and will be able to get the trade. So Kazi will be revived as they continue to hold control to look at this northern side as the 2 solos are fighting it out. The single tap is not enough, so Conquest will get themselves a 2nd place. Very happy with that one if I were them. But what did I say about numbers advantage, mate? It's trios. 11 kills from Press F. Right, so still making it work. You need skills, you need synergy, you need luck as well. And well, let's not make luck the huge one here, right? Because it can be in any team's favor. They need to be able to execute it. So very well done to Press F. In 2nd position, we have Hazard Conquest with 7 kills. 3rd, we have Revolution, no kills, but some placement points. So Society will have 6 kills and the 4th position. At 5th, we have Red 5 with 7 kills. Resistance will get themselves 5 kills at 6th position. Thug Nation 1 kill at 7th. XS 1 kill at 8th. 9th position we have Overpowered with no kills. Clan 13 getting some kill points. 10th position 5 kills. Insight Gaming will get 3 kills and an 11th position. Unique Men goes down at 12 with 2 kills. We are winners, 1 kill at 13th. Astron Gaming 2 kills at 14th. Last but not least, we have actually the winners of last game. They will need to come back and bounce back, as a Too Easy goes down at 15th position with 1 kill. Oh, crazy! I still can't knock it off, guys. That 1v3, mate. Unfortunately, no meds. 1 bandage will do the work, you know, with some loot, but that is just... And as we have some more friends coming in, Aaron, Kavika, Willow, good friend, good player. Want to cast these friends more, you know, as we have it, the wrap for game 2. The Desert Action, and we'll go back and be a bit more festive next games, guys. We will have Vikendi next game. Short break. I will see you all on the snowy ground. Welcome back. Game 3. Vikendi. The slightly smaller map, like I always say, 6 kilometers times 6 kilometers instead of 8 times 8. Let's go through the teams. So press F, winning that last one as a trio. Will be in as a trio. For this one again, Gangster Squad still not there. Let's go down the list. Astron eSports as a trio for a team from NP is NmsPower. Yep, there we go. Thug Nation, a trio this game. Romanian Squad is still not there, Team 16. Overpowered trio, Team 17. We don't have Team 18 and 19 as well, so come on, pack it in. You know, like, people just need to buckle up and give up, you know? Like, still very good learning opportunity to play against some top teams. 15 teams, 56 players. Playing path basically horizontal from east to west, I should say. So we have, ooh, look at that. Thug Nation may be going to push over by themselves, but Trevno action maybe. Insight Gaming respecting that, so now diving a little bit earlier. Yes, we'll go along the eastern road to the south side of Trevno, but we need to head to Trevno because that will be Clan 13 against So Society Red. Very flammy today. Christmas food, you know, as we have the first circle pretty center. The middle bit will be Mount Kresnik, but no teams around Tova, Villa, Podvosto, Cosmodrome, Coal Mine all open. Same for Cement Factory. Unique Men taking the bottom right of the map, southeastern side. Vodova, we have NP right there. Red 5, very close to Overpower there, as well as Hazard Conquest. Viha and Movatra side, we have Revolution. XS will go for some junction, just open compounds to the east of Dobromesto. Goroka, we have the winners of Game 1. Too easy. Junction compounds to the west of Coal Mine. We have the trio from Astron. Krishas, though. Resistance, putting some resistance to the drop of the winners of last game. So resistance against, press F right here. 2 in town, 1 slightly further, and Koze will lose a little bit of HP against that micro Uzi. I need to be ready to jump back to Trevno, you know. 4v4 fights, very, very good to watch. Press F will play this patiently. The Prof himself will be coming in with a bit of high ground to overlook. Toughless Papa here can spoil that off angle. And this is how you play it, right? Passive. Early game, no footsteps, no gave 1, doesn't matter. But will relay that information of 2 sets of footsteps in that building to his teammates. Inside Gaming will actually rotate south along the eastern road. So when past Thug Nation, who were at Pushkova as well. Just here in time, guys. Clan 13 has opened fire, almost taking down So Society. Obey there. as we have some cheer team from Clan 13 themselves. The guys' team played yesterday, and now it's the ladies. As we have Mason actually going for a wide angle here, using that boulder with some ridgeline cover, can maybe see Obey coming in. We'll be cooking the nade now. Or that will be a close one, but Obey dodges it. Vika will be jumping into the water. As Flonky will do the flanky there. As they push the side of 13 towards the coastline and push them far east and will knock two of them. Can Mason do something to return? He will return one knock, but will not be knocked as well. As we have Sandra as the only one remaining team. Clan 13 going down at 15th. Oh my, oh my. That's a tough one to watch. Just like the control of this city as well, like the strong weak side is hard to play. The outplay potential may be along the pier itself, on the right side of the map if you just see it right there. But not easy. We should now head back to Revolution as they put some effort and pain onto through the contested drop. But speaking of dropping, 2 of Conquest, now 3 of House of Conquest have been dropped by the side of Red 5. And Red 5 will come in and will just pinch them in that toilet, taking the 4v4 win against Conquest there. And that will be them going down at 13th position. Once again, actually Merciful Zone, face one circle with respect to playing path. So many center power position to be grabbed still. Revolution on the western edge. We'll have the compound. Close to them we have XS. External Spain might just go for a more straight rotation through Giroka and all that, as we see Too Easy coming into center zone once again. Very proactive with phase 1 circles as well. And I completely missed it. You see what happened there? Look at that 4 team kills. The trio making it work again. I believe they just took that win over Resistance. They keep doing it, you know. They're just very strong trios. They're not scared of any 3v4s. We have that loopy loop from Inside Gaming. Now into Cement Factory area. So the eastern side is down to those 3 teams. Obviously, as we shown earlier, Clan 13 unfortunately going down. Ladies going down to So Society Red there. I'm just gonna ask the chat right now. If you're in this game, if you're just any of these teams, you know, okay, if you play the game and you play scrims, you know where you drop. Yeah, with a circle like this. Let's say you want to play center or somewhat center. Where will you claim? Okay, it's almost a test to IGLs or just players who know the game well. Where will you claim and why? How do you scout for that position? And what's the strength and weaknesses of the position that you want to pick and claim? Mike 24K will be gone for XS right now. As he got pinched behind that rock with the perfect nades coming from Revolution. The retreat smoke is just deployed that slightly later, but can cause that disruption for Buffalo to provide some cover fire, but no, will not have the angle. Just retreating away down to 2 with the side of XS here. Rough start once again, 12 teams, 42 alive. Give me a hard shift, come on. No, it's not going to be as exciting still. So Mount Crestic still dead center. But it means all these teams need to come in. A lot of them are still taking time, right? Red 5, after clearing and wiping Conquest, has a Conquest there, will stay around Milner. And just to loot up, you will see in PMGC some teams just to get, just to avoid early action, right? They tank almost 2 faces of blue, and it's not uncommon. And they will get enough meds to survive that. So all these teams on the southern side will need to come in, as we have the 3 players of Press F here just rotating in the same car, almost taken down, and will crash into Astron right here. Trio against trio, as that is interesting as he drops down, but will pinch the side of Press F behind that one building. Will the support come in? Yes, we do have risk with the cover fire. Mukitsa will use that angle and just pick up the footsteps, trying to push the players around. Will be a bit of a standoff. Likely, the most probable way for this to open will be through utilities, as we have the cover fire from Risk coming in as well. So now, except one of the members of Astron right here, which is, I can't pronounce that, Fazic, across. Everyone has shot already, and they will now know they are inside one building. They have cleared the outside. Mukisa will pull back towards the side of his teammates, so it will be a 3v3 send down. More clumped against the split, as we have the close pressure being removed by the side of Press F here. Mukisa just need to crawl through those smokes, but the fire keeps coming in as he will get flushed. Continue to control Vikendi will be the side of Press F. Risk putting some work in from that one rock, but have no escape strategy from cars, but will have the smokes. But very hard to leave this rock anyway, and very hard to make it work unless his teammate right here gets the cheeky angle and just heavily punish them for crossing. This is incredibly slow, and would like to go back to other parts of the map. We see UN fighting NP at the moment, and NP will lose one. I'm just going to keep my eyes on the kill feed, because I want to watch this. UN and has not been showing us a lot tonight still, but you know, it comes down to zone and stuff like that, and they will actually take 2 more kills, and we'll have 3 team kills right now. The duo putting some work in, and the last member of NP, Zara, on the northern side, will be in the play zone for now, and but just down to that solo, not an easy one. It's probably a 4-on-4v4. It's a 2-3-3. So NP took 2 kills, and UN took 3. As we have that finally coming through that fight. Motvik will have to make it work now. He is doing a 1v1 right now, so they can continue with this no problem with the AKM pre-firing that, or with that hip fire. We'll see, but there's actually no support is now coming in. The last member 1v1 inside, may be able to take it, will actually take it, and that is them done. But that is the third party coming in. He will face the actual 1v3 now, and too easy. We'll say it's 2 easy ones again. Third partying so lethal as always. Those 2 teams knew it. They heard they heard them crashing in, just very timely fashion as well, claiming control over there. So 10 teams right now. Revolution taking Mount Kresnik, the most center position, full team up. Inside Gaming off to the north of Pavosto, full team. XS, where is XS? They are in Goroka as a duo. Red 5 has 4 team kills and will be rotating through with no close, no proximal resistance from the north southern side right there. Let's go down the list. Zara will be hoping for some luck to survive. We saw what solos can do, right? We saw it on Miramar, so we will not count them out yet. UN 3 team kills will come in through the main road off to the west side of Villa. May run into the hands of Overpowered there. Overpowered 3 players, no kills still, but they will find that member of UN. Hala is calling support now, using that broken wall against 3. He can definitely hear more than one set of footsteps, and they will have to wrap this quick as he just gets burned and grilled. This is Christmas meat right now. Christmas not over, and that is Christmas meal snack right there as they take down another one, and Busy is just struggling right now. Coming into the zone, may go into the hands of Red 5. He might be able to spot some rotating members from Red 5. 22 seconds to go, 250 meters or more to go. As we go down the list, 14 from Soul Society with 4 kills, and as we saw earlier already, too easy. Now pushing up and pulling up to the side of Revolution to gain control over Mount Kresnik. They don't have the high ground, but they have the abundance of vehicles to rotate around. A 2-2 split right now. Side of Furia will hear and will pick up the footsteps alongside Ticker, and will actually run down to the compound and can be punished for that, but they didn't watch this side, didn't claim this hill, as they all come back in and join forces. No, maybe? 2-2 split. Right, let's have a look at the rest of Circle. Teams are rotating in. Sarah is coming in. Fizzy, the other solo, is coming in as well. Taking that 1 kill. Overpowered will come in from the southwestern edge. The duo from XS straight west edge. This will be a standoff on this side though. These junctions around the main roads. We have Thug Nation on the other side of the river, of the east side, and the Soul Society coming in from the north, but they will just be holding those power position, so we will just be watching the next shift. Yep, leaving one behind to play spoiler will be exactly what they want, and he might be rewarded for it as he catches the solo from UN rotating here. How do you even pronounce that name? As they have the circle, the full team, the 3-1 split working out for Red 5 here as they control the southern side of it. But too easy though. We'll find it not as easy as they want as they try to rotate with the vehicle, and Furia being knocked from the explosion there. And that will be the solo gone on the southern side. Seems to be Red 5 taking that one. It's not Christmas Eve anymore, so it doesn't have to be so quiet. Revolution will hold the northwestern edge with the high grounds to overlook the rest of the circle, so they are just holding it for as long as possible, seems like, as we have. They will come into resistance though if they rotate north, because we've got the 4 team of Soul Society here, so this is the 3-way fight that can go very interesting as we have a ticker going down from the top, but the side fire will come in. The third party will come in. They will take one. They will finish one. They will finish two. That will be 2 of 2 easy gone. Even the rest, like, that's not even the end of that. As we have Red 5 actually trying to go for more center position, and we'll lose another player against Overpowered. Mount Kresnik is starting to get more and more packed as we continue to have it shift towards the center part of it. Inside Gaming now inside of the circle. Red 5 has lost one. The scouting member is now gone. The spoiler has come in to join them. And they know where the resistance come from. This high ground from Overpowered here. They have to use these ridge lines very well to hide the rotation, to not get shot at. But they might be just very happy with having an edge position and just trying to catch some more teams rotating from the southern side. Just playing it safe. There's no problem doing that, to be fair. And Zara is still in, and Thug Nation though needs to start making their way in. They're out right now, and So Society will be disengaging away. They got what they wanted from third party in that fight. Revolution will try to continue put pressure on the side of Too Easy. Let's look at how Too Easy plays this. They just pinch at the moment. Where are their cars? Might be too far to grab, and they've got some distance to cover. And Thug Nation are just opting in to cross on foot. So they were around Peshkova earlier. I dropped there sometimes, and there's a good amount of loot alongside the eastern compounds, and also the cars on the eastern road, but they didn't maybe give priority to those cars as they should, and so they are now just suffering. Without that resource, you really can't play PUBG Mobile. Imagine having an open zone. You just need that one rock, one car, like metal shields and stuff to make it work, as we have another member from the trio of Thug. Lost now, but he will find a return knock onto So Society, only to expose his position right now. He's not in the zone even, and will get himself exposed to more than one team. That will be him gone to the blue, I do believe, and that is Thug Nation gone. To shoot or not to shoot, like I always say, remain to be the biggest misery, and the biggest topic when it comes to the IQ, the PUBG IQ of these players here. As we have the Nick Zone pop, 1 minute to go. Revolution will not be too far from the circle. Inside Gaming is already in. Red 5 don't have to travel too far as well. And yeah, Too Easy has lost their last player. The interesting bit will be this northern part of the next circle. Zara is still surviving, as Forgiven as hanging behind as the spoiler. So Society would need to breach this in a very surgical way to remove this resistance on the side. Pressure comes down from Revolution, holding the other side, and they will be punished by that as they breach the compound held by Forgiven. Inside Gaming will want to take this using the position advantage. It will be 1v1 between Forgiven and Panther 8. Panther 8 will be taken down. That's 2 of Society knocked, seems like. They've lost one, lost another one, and but then Forgiven will be traded. But the off-angle cover fire comes in from Inside Gaming. They're ready for this, but they have the cover and some breathing room. So Society may get the full team up, but how do they even leave this compound? The breathing room might be here, since Inside Gaming are getting fired from all these other bits. So hard to play. Vikendi, later circles, boulders, slopes, trees, covers, you name it. And that will be the last player from Soul Society. Loki is knocked as well, and they're just pinched in that house. Does he have the zone? He does actually, but he has another 19 meters to travel, and he has 40 seconds. So with the teammates dying very close to him, I hope he had all the first aids to play the healing game, because the rest of the map will need to fight this out like crazy. Inside Gaming still being blessed by the zone right now. Revolution has to come down from that slope. Very lethal if you didn't have that smoke path right there. Everyone is looking at them mainly from the side of Overpowered here, trying to put pressure on multiple sides at the same time. They see the smokes, they know they want to rotate, they know they're out, but they are out of the circle themselves as well. 4 teams, 10 players. 3 trios and the solo. Sarah is still in. As we have Inside Gaming finding one rotating member on that, Sarah will go down, and this will be so coming out to spoil it. They are wanting to push this hillside. They want to do the clockwise sweep to put pressure on Revolution. They have 1 knock right now, nading into those smokes. Inside Gaming trying to make way from the other side. Soap is actually now alone. What are they doing right now? Revolution 2 up, 1 knock right now. They still have the smokes. They have made it in. They have the utilities. They can make this work. 3v2v1. Inside Gaming, 6 team kills right now. We'll find the angle onto Soap is a 2v2. No, 2v3 since the revive has come through. They are both in the circle. It's 3v3. I'm so sorry I missed out on that one member there. So, Inside Gaming still in this team, in this game, very strong. These vehicles may need to be reparked if they really want to use it. If not, it can be, it may backstab them from the explosion. But this is Phase 9. Okay, Phase 9 is, there's only one way to play Phase 9 usually, is to put the first 8s, give it all to that one guy, while the rest of the team do as much damage as possible, because everyone will be tanking, and it may be just that healing game. So if they have utilities, they need to get the initial impact and burst of damage, then the rest to run in to fight. But they might just want to do a 3v3 TDM style right now, as 1 goes down, 2 goes down, 1 on each side, another knock, and somehow the last one of Revolution will be choked in the blue. Oh my god. I didn't know whether any one of them attempted the tactic I talk about, but that is the only way that I would play Phase 9, especially with a circle like that. But now we have Inside Gaming showing up this game, 8 team kills and the chicken dinner. Revolution doing better than before as well, a 2nd position with 4 kills. The trio from Overpowered exerting some dominance, some crazy and solid frags there. 8 kills, 3rd position. At 4th position we have NP, which is NmsPower with 3 kills. So Society have wrapped up so much kills as well this game. So many, 8 kills and the 5th position. At 6 we have XS, External Spain, with no kills. 7 we have Red 5 with 4 kills. 2 Easy, doing better than last one, but could be better since they only get 2 kills and an 8th position. Thug Nation, no kills. At 9th, 10th position we have UN with 3. 7 kills from the trio of Press F. Very strong. And unlucky for them to get pushed by the 3rd party, but you just need to expect that. But they're 3v4. Okay, I can't imagine them having the 4th player. The 4v4s, they will be very, very strong. And looking forward to having that addition of that player as well. 12th position, we have Astron Gaming with 1 kill. Hazard Conquest have no kills, going down at 13th. From the bottom left of the minimap, Milner area, I do believe. Resistance, 14th position, no kills. Last but not least, Clan 13 Girls going down at Shrapnel early with no kills. And there we have it. We have Vikendi action. Let's have a look. Yep. Got fans from Revolution Inside Gaming in the chat, so you should be thrilled that they done themselves well this game. So maybe that is the correlation, you know, support, fans, chat. But yeah, I will see you all in Sanhok, the last game of the night. Last chance for these teams to grab those points so they can proceed as the top 9 into the next phase of the tournament to give themselves a chance to just have a taste and get a slice of that pie, of that €400 cash prize. I'll see you on Sanhok. Have a short break, everyone. Welcome back to Game 4 of the night, the last game of the night for Group 4 FTY Tournament. So this game we have 15 teams, 3 trios. Trios being press F, as well as Astron eSports, Team 12. Definitely missed one somewhere. Yep, and that will be External Spain, XS Team 8, as the other trio of Game 4. 15 teams, 9 to qualify. Yeah, some of those teams probably just dropped out, maybe finding it a bit hard, or didn't have the numbers. Don't know which one. Like I said, these teams will love that so much because it's just less competition. So we have this Sanhok playing path going somewhat center, just off to the eastern side of Sami, through the Coastal Ridge compound, through the main boot camp as well. Maybe we'll get some boot camp action. Red 5 will be heading towards Camp Charlie, Nakam Tambang area from Thug Nation, Ruins, and Tambang maybe from Inside Gaming, the Game 3 winners. Heading towards Northwestern Island will be XS there. Cave, floating past Cave will be Restistance ESP Team 11, a quarry drop coming from a 2-2 split from Overpowered. Heading towards more Lakawi will be side of NP, a split, 1-1-1 split in Paradise to the junction compounds. Now, to serve the Paradise result will be press F, as we have the bootcamp action coming through. First knock is by Clan 13 though, against So Society, and in bootcamp we have the trio from Astron and UN. Where are Sandra? Where's Sandra and their friends? They have 2 kills right now. It's actually going to be a very busy Hartin. Almost missed that. Right, Tap Mock, Conquest right there, and Mongnai Revolution. Okay, that's done. Let's head back to Hartin. 3 teams here. So Society losing 2. Seems like. Yep, 2 of them down. Damage caused by Clan 13 girls. So we have 2 easy. The full team hanging on the northern part is actually a split between them, using the ridge line from the outside of the houses. Make those small rotations as they find that angle onto Mason. Catherine may have the side angle to stop the push from coming, but the QBZ from Reflect is a lot quicker with the reflex from Reflect. 2 of Clan 13 going down after using some utilities and resources at the earlier fight against So Society. So Society has Obey like dipping out already as a Miller maneuvers through the building, now facing the flood coming in. Will be the push of 2 easy here. Furia wrapping around will find Miller, and Miller almost, oh no, like Miller almost does it, but will go down as well. So that will be Clan 13 going down to 1 member. As we have boot camp action coming through, finally. Astron, where are you? No, that will be Astron just gone. That is why I've lost them on the list. That is the unique man showing themselves who's boss, and they're doing better, opt for a better start this game. I think they did have a very decent one last game. But games 1 and 2 maybe not so strong if my memory serves me correctly, but they would just push through towards the north side of boot camp and would take that 4v3 with no casualties. Look at this circle, mate. 40% circle, north shift. So Red 5 will need to come in. Inside Gaming has the upper hand when it comes to crossing the Ruins Bridge with Thug Nation hanging behind them. If it goes over to Northwestern Island with the hillsides, XS will have easy entrance. And as we have the side of Conquest, Hazard Conquest coming in from behind Revolution there. Getting 2 kills for themselves right now. Revolution loses 2 when they try to maneuver. Actually, I thought they dropped more. No, they dropped tap on Cal, right? I thought they dropped towards the coastline a bit more, as we have Rope just dipping away. Conquest will be happy with that one. Somewhat center position gives them the easy cross with priority, like proximity to bridges and coastline. The trio from Press F are grouping up along the coastline to the north of boot camp right now. Overpowered will be moving north from the main quarry to take the cliffside, a position that I personally like a lot. On the bottom right of the map, we have Red 5 and Resistance slowly coming in. We need to bet on the next circle. Thug Nation may not be crossing the bridge, so they can head towards Trifecta Compound first. Like, that's what I'm going to do with a circle like this. Who knows whether it's going to shift towards the main island or Northwestern Island. So that will give them the leave the options open first, as we have the trio from Press F grabbing that rich compound that we spoke about earlier. But Conquest has found their angles on it. Nathia is back to the stream. Hello, thank you so much. I try my best with the stream, as always. As we have the zone continuing to shift towards the north side. That is 50% water, if not more. So Thug will need to make up their mind now. They're tanking the blue, and especially with Ruins basically looted up by Inside Gaming. They are one step behind, and they have no further resources to pick up along that rotation path. Too easy after winning and getting control on Hartin. Will cross the waters now. It might be their game. Those positions are played. If you watch PMGC, footballers like that a lot. Mystic, brilliant headshot with the M416 across that field there. So yeah, like footballers likes it. Power 888 likes it, but they drop Cow, Tap, Mot, and come into here depending on the shift. The other team will be. I'm testing my memory right now. I believe they're out of the tournament. It's probably Execute. They drop Cam Alpha, but you know, it seems irrelevant. But this type of data and knowledge in your brain through the tournament as well, you need to watch the other streams, watch other groups, see how they play. That's how you get the early kill points. That's how you exert your dominance. That's how you need to play this game. In higher tier play, a lot of league system will come in, giving you the time to study and chew on that information, right? And you just need to play accordingly. And Thug Nation now coming in, right, can be held from the high hill position from Inside Gaming, as we have the duo of Soul Society after losing to very decisively pulling away, now holding onto the coastline. And we have UN actually crossing After that win over at boot camp, they will cross to the northwestern island and may run into Soul Society soon. The other duo that tipped away would be Revolution after losing to Hazard Conquest, and the next bit of action may happen here on the southeastern edge. Red 5 now very close to the side of Restistance ESP. Espanol. So they find a knock onto Red 5, but the cover fire is there, so not as easy a finish as they want, but they will both be under blue pressure now. Yeah, that is one of Resistance gone. Caught on rotation. Wait! I talked about this one, right? The Soul Society duo has held it strong. Did they just wipe the team coming behind them? Yes, they wiped UN. A 2v4. What the heck? And then Too Easy will fight this, and they will actually win the fight against the trio, I believe, from from Press F. So the Kings has gone down, the trios. I call them the Kings just because they've shown most work that's caught on stream. But both of these teams very strong. Both taking a win tonight. This time round with Too Easy taking the upper hand. It will continue to shift north with even more water in play. Thug Nation is just basically trailing along the northwestern island behind Inside Gaming now. XS will be very happy with this one. Sandra will do the sensible thing. With their drop location Hartin with a circle like this, that will be exactly what I do as well. I will swim as far as possible, maybe, out of the 300-meter render range to just survive as long as possible. As we have Resistance and Red 5 here disengaging, prioritizing the rotation, so not to tank more blue damage than they have to. The full team of NmsPower is in this game still. They have 30 seconds to go and 200 meters to cover. Coming into Tapmon can be very tricky. Like, I am always really scared pushing into the warehouse of attack mock. So many spots for someone to hide, to play spoiler. But Zara leading way, just running straight in. Lucky for them, Tatmok is not claimed right now, and Conquest wants to play the position that I personally love a lot on the northern side of that dip, as we have in Inside Gaming, after winning that last game, now finding the team behind them, but they have 2, not 3 down on their side because they've got stabbed from behind from Thug Nation, but XS as well will be able to pick up those gunshots and maybe looking this way, making it very hard. Thug Nation losing 3 team kills right now. Good work from coming up. They just need to watch behind. I'm talking about the side of Inside Gaming there as they go down. Like, last member left in the open. So Thug Nation will be very happy with this, with all the hard covers in Hartin, but they will need the luck on this next shift as well. But look at this amount of teams on this close side of the circle as this hard shift happens to go to the southeastern side. The water is out. Sandra has to swim. Revolution has to swim. Conquest is still dead center. But look at these teams who need to cross right now. 3 teams on that side as we have Resistance being the Resistance upon and against Red 5 right now. They have the zone blessing. They just need to be careful of the defensive angles, but these boulders have most of those covered. As we have OP here. taking a pretty OP 2-2 split right now. One more center and 2 to overlook from the Rich compound. As they find themselves one knock onto Red 5 will take that kill as well. So that will be Luxus playing the rest of this game against 10 other teams as a solo. What I want to look at is these teams crossing. So Society have made the cross, probably under the bridge there from Obey. Yep, and but they will still have to cross. I'm talking about Thug Nation and XS there as the full team of Conquest, getting themselves such a strong position. If they have all the angles covered, they will be able to farm the north side as well. Rope has made in with his teammate, the duo from Revolution, into the circle, just patiently holding that north position. Sandra may run into XS here as a... There we go. We've got Too Easy doing what they should, guarding the swimmers right now. This Thug Nation will be down to 2. The other ones being found as Sandra goes down to XS on the other side, as we have Simba, the last player of Thug Nation, trying to swim 80 meters to go, but Too Easy has just the full angles on it. They know they have the position to guard the swimmers, and that will be exactly what they're doing. Simba with 6 first aid will have no chance to use it, will rather go down to a blue, and Too Easy will have the zone again. What the heck is happening? Look at these 3 teams right here. They will just have to do so much run and gun right now. Conquest have the easy entrance. Knowing the landscape of Sanhok as well, I know So Society looks like they have the easy cross right there, but it's actually not going to be easy at all. As we have one player of overpowered knocked right here, with teams possibly coming in from behind, but we have... How's it Conquest for the over? Looking at all these players like this is training ground. We got Prone 4 times M4 watching Tatmok. They are not scared. They should probably send one in to scout the middle bits. They're all out right now. But they just want all these 4 kill points. Luxus goes down, so that will be Red 5 gone as Salil finds more onto NP right there. Zara closest to the zone, the other 2 members being incredibly choked in the blue, but Zara will be found by the other side of the teams holding down. But OP will say, you want to backstab someone, we will do the same. And we have OP, one not right now, but they still have an easy entrance to the zone. So maybe will get the revive as he crawls in. They have boulders and rocks here still, but Soap will go down. So 3 up, and Resistance will face Papa Blue right now, and we'll still be doing some work as we just look at that side. Zara as... Is that Zara? So they didn't make it out of Tatmok, okay? As Too Easy will still have the easy circle for themselves. Obey, not scared to shoot, although he's only got that one little cover, trying his best to make this count, get some kill points, almost taking down some members of OP. They all have to move. The zone is closing now. Obey can make it work if they're close to qualification. This is where they can get those kill points, as we have Conquest continuing to farm and put pressure along. The last member of Resistance will be facing OP right there, playing complete spoiler. OP had that time, but they will not make it in, as we have 3 teams remaining. The full team of Too Easy here will take down another member, as we have no, actually it's 3 on, so 4v3 right now. Conquest, very solid teams, showing their power across the community. Really, they know their position, they know they can scout the next entry point, the next bit that they can take, as they take another knock onto Outro. Scopes and Insania incredibly, insanely low right now. For 4v2, they will want to heal up, right? But they still have to go downhill right now. So it's still either of these teams' game. they have to go downslope, and that will be Taker doing exactly what he has to do, finding that angle onto Sunil, and that will be just... The PUBG gods loving them this game. If we recall what happened on Erangel as well, bloody hell, it kept going to them. They didn't always have the circle, but they also have the good rotations when they didn't have it. As they put pressure onto Conquest, Mystic, the only one up right now. Oh my yay, they are pinched behind, and Too Easy will say this is too easy for us. You all are pinched. Ultra loses the helmet, loses his life, but will win the game. Will not lose it to the blue or to Hazard Conquest there as they take themselves the crazy win again, probably leading the board for tonight. Sanhok chicken dinner with 14 kills. I've got no words. Conquest still doing well. Okay, it could have gone either way. If it shifted their way, it will be their win, I do believe, with the caliber of the players in our tournament as well. 4 kills, second place. So Society, after losing 2 very, very early, got themselves a very decent third position and 5 kills. Overpowered, getting choked in the blue a little bit, may need one guy to scout in to get a better entry point, but you know, Obey was making it hard for them, so they would get themselves 4th and 3 kills. Resistance will have 5 kills and the 5th position. Sarah and the side of NmsPower will get themselves a 5th position, and actually no kills. Revolution no kills at 7th. 8th position we have Red 5 with 1 kill. Third Nation 4 kills at 9th position. At 10th we have the trio from XS with 3 kills. Clan 13 with 11th position and 3 kills. Inside Gaming falling off a little bit after Vikendi win. After the Vikendi win with 1 kill and a 12th position. Trio from Press F will face against the other top team of the lobby, causing a lot of trouble, and therefore a 13th position finish on Sanhok with 1 kill. The Unique Man, 14th position with 3 kills. Taking that win over the 15th place team, being Astron eSports, winning that bootcamp contested drop, but will be fouled and taken down by the duo when they were rotating along that coastline, eastern coastline of the northwestern island. So just insane action once again, guys, and that is 4 out of 8 groups, okay, of teams played, okay, the group stages. So we've got 4 more to go. I might not be able to stream all of it, as I told Cora from FTY, but I will try my best, and hopefully I've provided the POV and the information in the stream for these teams to study, both the enemies and their own plays, so they can show up and take a lot of revenge as well, going into the next round, with alongside the other teams qualifying from the same group. But that will be it. That will be group 4, and we will call it a night. Still in a little bit of Christmas festive taste here as I proceed to spend more time with my loved ones. So that's a wrap for tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. A lot of familiar names and faces, and thank you for having me. So once again, I am your host for tonight, Professor Tarzan. Have a brilliant Christmas, and if you still have those holidays, if you still have loved ones around, keep them safe and sound. Crazy times as COVID strikes again, trying to make life hard, but that is just life. So everyone hold in here, hold in tight together and help each other, and have a brilliant last few days of 2020. And I'll catch you all tomorrow. Please tune in if you are around, and yes, have a good night. Bye bye.